Hey guys, it's GalaxyGorilla coming at you with something new. We're going to be playing a Nuzlocke. This is my very first one. I've never really done anything like this before. I've always wanted to do one, but I just never really got around to trying it. Mostly because I've never really, downloaded an emulator or, just me being like a dumb kid when I was young. I uh I never really tried to touch upon that. But I'm here to try that now, but I'm not here by myself. I'm actually here with the Pokemon extraordinaire, the world champion, Kevin.
Yo, what's up? By Pokemon World Champion Extraordinaire, he means I thought I was so cool when I figured out how to find a legendary Pokemon without a guide, and I used to tell my friends how to get those legendary Pokemon, and I felt so cool and smart. Uh, I feel like we're not seeing the same thing anymore. I hear the music, but I'm still on the same screen from before.
Alright, well, anyway. So, we're going to be following the three major rules of any good Nuzlocke. Rule number one, any Pokemon that faints must be released or boxed permanently. It is considered dead for the rest of the challenge. Rule number two, only the first wild Pokemon encountered in a route or area can be caught. If the player fails to catch it, their opportunity to catch a Pokemon in that area is lost. And then rule number three, the player must nickname all Pokemon they catch or obtain.
So
So,
that way, it'll really hurt us when they
yes,
die,
it'll
which
be
they will
painful.
inevitably die. We will cry for them, we will mourn for them, and you, most importantly, will love them and will feel every little bit of pain we feel when they die.
Alright, let's get this party started. Alright, pay no mind to that continue game. Pay no mind to that.
That was the Yeah, Rowan. Woo, Rowan, old man. How do we feel about Rowan is on your Pokemon Professor tier list?
Dude, I don't remember. I just remember Professor Oak. That's the only one I remember.
Because uh for all those who are interested in where I started my Pokemon journey, I was always kind of watching the show when it was on. I think maybe I was watching reruns of what is it, Pokemon Master Quest. I remember seeing that intro a lot on like TV. So maybe it was reruns. I'm not entirely sure when Master Quest officially like came out. But I remember watching a lot of Pokemon Master Quest, Pokemon Advance when
Oh,
they were in like the Hoenn region. But my first Pokemon game was actually Pokemon Black and White.
oh, it's the Baniri. Your first Pokemon was Black and White, really?
Yeah, so like at the time I always was like watching Pokemon. Like I loved Pokemon. Like I would always watch every episode on Cartoon Network and like whenever I could just find anything Pokemon related, I would watch it.
Alright.
But at the time, I don't know what it was. Like I just never had the opportunity to like get it like on like a thing.
Uh-huh.
Like I had a DS, but I never really played like my DS. I was a weird kid.
Before you continue, are we boy or are we girl?
Well, you know what? I always pick a guy character because whatever. But we could I don't know.
I'm feeling pretty manly today, Kevin.
You feel you got a little seaweed mustache on your lip.
Oh, dude, you know it. Tell me, what is your name? My name? You know what? He will be Gorilla. He will be Gorilla.
Are we going? But I will continue with my Pokemon thing. But I have to know first. Are we humiliating our rival? Because if I'm being honest, Barry or whatever the heck is probably I think one of my least favorites. He's just too annoying.
I mean, yeah, he's kind of like Hop. Hop from Sword and Shield is really annoying too.
I I actually kind of
Barry.
winded up liking him later on. Like I liked Hop when he was getting like depressed and everything, and he was actually taking things serious. I kind of want to name him Spaz.
You
I don't
heard
know
it.
how.
You heard it here, folks. Kevin endorses depression.
No, because he was super annoying. But then he gets his like ass. Wait, are we swearing? I'm sorry if I.
It's fine.
Should have asked.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Okay.
All right.
Dump,
Yeah.
dump, no,
Dump.
no, dumpy, dumpy.
No, I'm not calling him Dumpy, bro.
No, what was it? Because I didn't like him. I try to remember who was it. Sort of. So Bede, right? That's his name, Bede.
Bede or Beat? Yeah. No, I do not think it's Beat. I think it's Bede or something.
But it's like Bead. That's like Bede, right?
I thought it
Like, I
was
don't know.
Bede.
No, I'm pretty sure it's like spelled like actual like Bede, like Bead. Like, I
Well,
don't
whatever.
remember.
Bede.
After he got like his ass kicked by him, and then he just like straight up like changed kind of like as a character.
Uh-huh.
I kind of liked that because he felt a little bit more serious. And then like he kind of became like too happy again, like towards the end. And then he decides to be just like a Pokemon professor out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, I know we're kind of not talking about the dialogue or whatever, but we're just gonna like keep talking about other things too. I was talking about like my Pokemon knowledge and shit from before.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm sure you guys probably will get this impression. I was a weirdo kid who, even though I had a DS, I never played my DS. I liked playing my Leapfrog way more.
I mean, you know what? At the same time, I have a Switch, and I feel like I really don't like play my Switch that often. I'm like more invested in playing my PC and my Xbox.
Well, well, that's understandable. That's understandable because Nintendo, they had like those signature like whatever like good game releases that you kind of just have to play, and that's like the only real reason why you buy like the Nintendo console is for those signature games, you know?
Yeah.
Like the new Marios, the new Zeldas, the new whatever. Because Nintendo has an iron grip, and they're never letting any other company get any of their properties.
Well, I mean, if I imagine you've seen, but like Xbox and PlayStation are actually like slowly spoon feeding their stuff to PC. It's not happening very quickly, but it is happening.
Well, yeah. I mean, what is it? Aren't people still waiting for like a Bloodborne PC?
Aw,
Like,
dude,
port or something?
that's never gonna happen, dude. I wish.
That thing's stuck on PS4.
All right.
Which, you know what? That's crazy though. I like
What?
this is completely unrelated to Pokemon because now I'm thinking about Bloodborne, but I consider myself.
Dude, why is this
a
random
dark
stranger? Why is this random stranger not letting me go forward? Why is he stopping me and being like, "Yo, Dump wants to talk to you."
Hi, gorilla. Dump was just looking for you.
Dude, both of our names are in full capital letters. So, oh my God, this character he's already yeah.
Everyone's screaming it.
Yeah. Yo, is that?
Oh, hey, gorilla.
Yeah.
No, this got us.
I don't know. He's just like the high energetic, like spazzy friend who likes to thunder across the area. Do I have to go in the house?
Yeah, I think so. And then he like runs away again because he's like a spaz.
All right. Yeah, he's probably upstairs.
What was your first Pokemon game?
My first Pokemon game was Sapphire. On the
really?
Game Boy. And I think the first Pokemon I ever picked was I think it was Mudkip. It was either Mudkip or Trico. I can't remember. It's been quite a long time.
Well, my first starter was Oshawott, and I'm sorry for all those people that I'm sure picked Tepig, but I'm an Oshawott apologist, okay? Because in my opinion, like I like all the first forms of like the black and white starters, but it kind of just makes sense for me to pick Oshawott because in the manga, what is it? The main character picks like Tepig,
Okay.
but I really don't see it because because Charon has to get Snivy
Yeah.
and he even gets Snivy in the manga, but in the manga, since the main character gets Tepig, Bianca, which is the blonde girl,
Mm-hmm.
gets Oshawott, but in the anime she has a Tepig or an Emboar, and honestly I feel like it kind of fits her better. than an
Okay.
Oshawott. I don't know. I just kind of feel like it fits her better. I kind of like when I see her in the game, I superimpose the anime version of her with it, and then Sharon has to like have a Snivy, so like it just makes sense for me for the main character to have an Oshawott.
Uh-huh.
And I actually like Samurott. I think Samurot's not that bad. I don't necessarily know how I feel about the Samurott from Legends Arceus because I played that
I
game for like a
yeah,
little bit and then I stopped.
I never played that game. Honestly, like if we're talking about the Pokemon games I played Sapphire. I then went to Diamond and I went to Pearl. After Pearl, I didn't touch like Pokemon for a while. I didn't play X and Y. I didn't play Sun and Moon. I jumped back into the series when Pokemon came to the Switch and I played Sword and Shield.
Actually, you know what? I'm just remembering. Okay. So Black and White was my first like quote unquote
Oh, wait,
Pokemon
hold on,
game.
hold on, hold on. No, I'm sorry. I'm stupid. I did play Black and White. I played Black and White, but I didn't play Black and White 2, and I didn't play X and Y, and I didn't play Pokemon again until Sword and Shield.
No, we did play X and Y. No, you watched me play X and Y, I think. Because
No,
I
I
bought
like I
Pokemon
know for a
Y.
fact I played X and Y, but I never played X and Y 2. I've like me personally, I've never played them.
There's only one X and Y. There's only one X and Y. You're thinking of Black and White too.
Oh, okay, no, yeah. Ah, jeez, bro.
Because you don't have a 3DS.
Yeah,
So
I
you
never
never
had a 3DS.
so you never got X and Y. What happened was I bought Pokemon Y, and then I remember I went over to your house and I was super excited to show you, and and you were watching me play, and I picked Fennekin because I thought Fennekin was kind of cute, and then it turned bipedal, and I was like, oh no, where is this going? And then it turned into Delphox, and the second it turned into Delphox, I put it in storage and never used it.
Nice. All right, here we go. We got our first Pokemans. So last time on the failed run, we had picked Piplup because generally I like to go with the grass starters. So I really typically never touch the fire starter. I usually go for either grass or water.
Okay, so, I have always picked Chimchar because I just kind of like Chimchar. I think Chimchar is cute.
The
Honestly,
monkey?
and when it becomes Infernape, he gets close combat, and like later stages,
Uh-huh.
that's like super good at like one-shotting any Pokemon. Like if you go to the Elite Four, close
I
combat just melts their
I've
health.
always
Right, he's
wanted
a glass cannon.
I've
He
always
gets
wanted to like go like super hard on like professional, or I guess not like professional, but like more like I guess competitive Pokemon. But I don't know, man. I'd have to like sit down and like learn about like min-maxing and stuff. But I'm willing to go Chimchar. Just kind of step out of my
well,
comfort zone.
well, I'm not like saying one way or the other because like you said in the failed run we did Piplup. I have it's really hard
You know
for
what?
me
I'm Gorilla.
to
He
like
Monkey.
branch
We're
out.
doing it.
All right.
I'm picking this Piplup. Very
Well, you know
well.
what? Actually, that works really good because in the anime he has a Piplup.
He
Yeah.
I think I watched a little bit of the Diamond and Pearl show because I remember like the song was like Diamond and Pearl, we can change the world. You know what I mean?
I feel like you just got copyrighted for those 10 seconds of that song.
I don't think so.
You
I
you
did
can't
I
say
was so
you
off
cannot say
key.
the word
I was
Diamond and
so
Pearl.
I was so off key.
No, but what is it? In the anime, he has a Piplup, and then Dawn also has a Piplup.
I remember Dawn having a Piplup. Yeah, you know what? Because he was the rival, he had the. Oh, jeez, you're making
No,
me
he also.
remember Paul. Do you
Oh
remember?
no, Paul had a He had a Chimchar originally, and then he got rid of him, and then he's like, Chimchar is weak. I need a strong
Oh, my
Pokemon."
Pokemon are worthless trash. Dude, Paul was
Dude,
a jerk.
do you know Paul? Like, I don't know if you've seen all the way through. Do you know why he was a jerk? Because I know why, and I want to know if you know why.
Wasn't it because like his big brother was a mean to him?
No, his big brother was like the nicest guy ever,
Uh-huh.
and he lost a Pokemon battle against a guy called Brandon.
Brandon.
Well, no,
Dude,
Brandon
that's a thing about Pokemon, dude. When like people are named like after like basic stuff, it's super goofy.
no,
This is
because
my rival, Paul. No, no, not Paul.
Paul, you mean Paul, the younger brother of Brandon? Are you insane? He's a legendary trainer.
Why does it
Whoa.
just keep growling over and over again? This is terrible.
You just gotta keep going for attacks. Actually, I think this is what happened the last time, is that he, like, growled us, and then we kept trying to, like, lure him or whatever. Or
No
something. I forget what it was.
way! We can keep going!
No. So, like, yeah. So Paul's brother lost, like, really badly to, like, Brandon, and he was like, man, my brother sucks. I gotta get strong Pokemon and, like, never lose, like, a fight. But the thing is, like, I don't remember, like, what Pokemon Brandon used, but I do remember that Brandon is like, a freak of nature, and he has legendary Pokemon
Yeah,
on his team.
doesn't he have the Reggies?
Yeah, he has Reggie Rock, Reggie Ice, and Reggie Steel. And I'm like, well, like, dude, in, like, Pokemon anime, like, and lore, versus, like, the video games, like, video games are, like,
I'm
easy, but, like,
Kevin.
lore-wise,
Kevin,
they're
I'm a
freaking
little
strong.
scared. I think we lose.
Hopefully, the bulb's gonna get a critical hit and we just die.
We need a crit. We need a crit. Come on. No!
Oh my god.
We win.
Oh my
We
god.
win. We win. We win these. Come on! This is that's turbo cringe. I believe the rules state if you lose the rival fight, you're fine.
What?
I believe the rules state that if you lose the rival fight, you're fine.
What the heck was this? We used Scratch the entire time, right?
He just, dude, he growled like 30 times in a row, and then he just
Yeah,
spammed
but, like,
pound.
Okay. For those of you that were wondering, that failed save file, this is what happened last time. But the last time we were trying to, like, be smart with it, we were trying to, like, we had Piplup.
Yeah, we have
And
Piplup.
we tried to, like, lower their stats, and then we tried to, like still beat them, and that's why we lost. But this entire time, I think we did Scratch the entire time, so we were just really, really unlucky.
Yeah.
And, we're just gonna say that
Like
the
I said,
main
I
character had a bad dream about losing to
Barry.
Dumpy. It was just a really bad dream, because there's no way we would ever lose to a spaz like Dump, okay?
Dude, imagine your mom telling you to press the B button to run.
Does that mean they're aware? They're aware that they're just inside of, like, a freaking emulator right now?
Oh yeah,
or, like,
probably.
inside of a DS at that time. They're just like, they know. That's why they can't do basic things like jumping over that tiny little ledge.
Dude, imagine not being able to climb over the ledge. Couldn't be me.
It's pretty funny.
Can I pull up my Pokemon? Is my
Well,
is my
fight him
Chimchar
again?
still
Is that
dead?
what's
I
happening right
I
now?
don't think so. Too slow, Gorilla. I'm sick of waiting. Dude, oh my god, you're so irritating, dude.
No, you gotta remember, he's screaming your name. So it's too slow, Gorilla!
Dude, it's great, bro.
Oh,
Me and you together. We've got nothing to fear.
except for the Pokemon in the tall grass, because that's so scary.
Well, I mean, would you want to be caught in the open with a wild animal?
I mean, I'm not. Well, if it's it would depend. But then again, these creatures are, like, magical, and they have superpowers. So no.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. Who is that?
I feel like I'm the bad guy of this game. I'm going to shout cryptic stuff into the open void, yelling at the gods, and I will walk away. I definitely won't be important later.
Allow me to pass. Step aside. The most formal man in the world. If you were at the grocery store, they would just shove you out of the way and be like, move. Whoa, they're making the Pokemon noises.
Oh, I completely forgot because we got completely distracted. Well, Black and White was like my first like official like real Pokemon game.
Yeah.
My first Pokemon game that I've ever played was actually Pokemon Ranger, the very first one.
Oh, dude, I remember playing that, dude. The Pokemon Ranger games are super cool.
Yeah, they were actually really hard though too.
So to give you
At
guys a
least
little heads up, I do plan on doing like more Nuzlocks. I'm not going to do just Platinum. I plan on beating Platinum and then moving on to the next game in the series. Oh,
he's not a trainer.
no, I know. We don't have Pokeballs at this point. So technically in this area, once we beat this, it's like it's cooked.
Well, no. I don't think it counts because you don't have the ability to catch Pokemon yet, so I don't think it should count.
I think for the sake of like abiding by the rules, I'm fine with imposing this a little bit on myself. But we'll see.
Well, ask I guess the comments because like if that's the case because like if you don't have a Pokeball, like I don't. It's not like you don't have like a supply of Pokeballs. It's just that you haven't even got to that point in the story yet where you can even access them.
That's true.
So I don't know if that. So I don't know. Because you've got to remember too that there's only a certain amount of routes.
Yeah.
So your choices are limited already.
Right.
So we don't want to like waste or lose any like potential like catching times or catching whatever
Catching places.
opportunities.
Yeah. Opportunities.
We don't want to waste any catching opportunities. So I feel like we shouldn't count this because we don't even have the potential to catch anything yet.
Maybe when I'm a better Nuzlocker, I can impose those types of rules on myself.
Yeah. This is like again, this is our first one. We had a bad dream where we lost a dump that obviously didn't happen, or if it did, that was just a parallel universe.
You know it. Farewell, Starly. Oh, XP! Oh, XP!
You know, I do kind of miss this about Pokemon, where
What's
like,
that?
Where you only get experience if like your Pokemon participated in the battle.
What do you mean? You
So,
don't like XP share on everything?
No, I like the idea of XP share, but I liked it back when it was like a held item and only that Pokemon got it.
Okay, so one of my biggest problems with like current Pokemon is it just feels far too easy. Yeah. So like realistically, if Nintendo really wanted to cater to the older fans, which I feel like there are like a ton of older fans, why don't they just add in a difficulty slider? You know what I mean?
Well, because Caesar, that's the thing. Oh, sorry, I said your name.
That's fine, I don't mind.
Okay. That's the thing, is that they do not care because they can make a half-finished game, and then they make way more money than ever before. Because what is it? Scarlet and Violet have, I think, made the most money, I think, out of any Pokemon game they've ever released.
Uh-huh.
And it's a half-finished game when it came out. And
Right.
they fixed it afterwards.
Dude, I love that. You love how companies just give you half of the game and make you then pay for the other half. It's fun, right?
Yeah, everyone loves it.
All right, what do you think? This is going to be Klungo. Klungo the Chimchar.
You know what? Strangely, I kind of like the name, so let's go with it, Klungo.
Dude, Klungo's gonna carry us to the end game, I promise.
Full faith, if Klungo is ever in a situation where he's gonna die, we swap him out so that someone else dies in his place.
Klungo must survive no matter what.
Yeah.
If Klungo dies, we die with him. You know the saying, Kevin. If you die in the game, you die in real life.
Ah, yes. I think that's my favorite verse in the Bible. Remember when Jesus told all the gamers that gaming is life, bro?
When Jesus told all the gamers that if you die in the game, you die in real life.
Yes. It was my favorite Bible passage. It's right under there, underneath love thy father. If you die in the game, you die in real life.
You know it. It's one of the 10 commandments. It's the secret 11th commandment. Ah. When you walked up to Route 201 with your Pokemon, what did you feel?
Oh my God. See, I don't know. I don't know why, but I just started thinking about the Bible if it was like a video game, and I just thought that Judas was a level 1 mafioso, and he tried to trade
Oh,
in his
dude,
level
you're talking
100
about those
mafia
ads,
boss,
dude.
Jesus.
Those ads are so terrible, dude.
Nah. The level 1 Judas traded in his level 100 mafia boss Jesus into the Romans.
You know it.
They're a rival mafia gang, you know?
Yeah. Alright, what do you want? Dude, yeah, she like screamed it so like the entire town heard it.
Mekanik.
TM27?
That's return, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah! How did I remember that? Fudge.
Oh, look at this guy. Look at this smart
That's
little
how you
man.
know- That's how you know I'm a Pokemon master. I am the Pokemon master.
I didn't know the professor had TMs. Like, leave me alone. Let me go on my
How do you
Pokemon
think-
journey.
How do you think that works? They like just shove like a CD disc into a Pokemon and it like melts into them?
Nah, full faith. You put it in the blender, you grind it up, and then you make them drink it. That sounds about right, yeah?
Yeah. You know what? I kind of like. Well, I don't know. Do you like? Cause my first, like I'm gonna say again, my first official technical whatever Pokemon game was Black and White,
Uh-huh.
and in that game, the Pokemart and the Pokemon Center were combined.
Oh,
And
dude,
then in this
that's
one,
so
where-
much nicer.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
'cause it, like, yeah. It, like, minimizes how much running around you have to do.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a pretty fair amount of money, so...
Get a stack of 10 because if you buy them in batches of 10, you get an extra Premier Ball.
Yeah, we could buy 10 Pokeballs.
And then you get a Premier Ball as a bonus. Yeah.
Nice. And then we'll grab, like, 3 potions. I did not mean to put 1 potion. Give me 3. No, God.
Suffer.
There. Jeez, dude.
Oh, you know what? I just remembered.
What?
This is the generation where, if your Pokemon is poisoned in the battle,
Yeah, it
you
stays.
still take damage in the overworld.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to be very,
man.
very conscious about that.
Yeah. So then what? You want to end this with us catching our first Pokemon?
Yeah, I think that'd be good.
Alrighty. So, is it only Starlies on this route, or...?
Well, from what I know, this is this all one route right here? Because this is Sand Gem Town, and then we run back this way. This is Route 201.
Okay, so wait, before you go...
Yeah.
Well, never mind. I was gonna say, we could also technically try to catch a Pokemon in, like, the little patch of grass by, like, the... What's it called? The lake where the legendary Pokemon is.
Mm-hmm.
But it's probably best to save that for later when we're, like, a higher level and we can get better Pokemon.
Oh!
Ooh,
Kricketot!
Kricketot!
I
That's
actually
different.
I actually really like Kricketot. I know people really like to crap on Kricketot, but I think Cricketot's like super cool.
Alright, hopefully it doesn't die. You can probably take one more.
He growled at me. He xylophone.
Oh, Flungo got intimidated.
He
Flungo was scared!
he xylophoned at me. Well, I mean, yeah, if it keeps growling me, I can hit it one more time.
Yeah, do you want to risk it though?
I want to risk it. See?
Okay.
Well, because he just keeps...
Sure.
Dude, what is with the Pokemon just growling like 30 times? Alright, bag.
It's run by accident if we lose our chance.
We'll spend that Premier Ball, because Kricketot is going to be our premier Pokemon. Come on, baby. Uno, dos,
No,
tres. Ooh!
no, we gotta do the what's it called? Not Scarlet and Violet. Freaking, oh my god.
Why can I not remember what Gen 8 is called?
I don't know.
Freaking whatever the heck. Sword and Shield. We got to do the whole the cheering thing. The yeah, whatever. We caught a Pokemon.
Number 15, Kricketot, the cricket Pokemon. Its legs are short. Whenever it stumbles, its stiff antenna clack with a xylophone-like sound. That's cool.
So what are we gonna name it?
So this is a girl.
So Note?
Gonna name it Note?
I don't know, like music note? Wally, what are you doing? Walrus? You can't name it Walrus. There's an actual Walrus Pokemon in the game. Do we want to do a music fun?
No, I think Note sounds good.
You know what? It's automatically on like capital though. Do we want to like actually spell it right, or are we just gonna have it all capital?
I don't care enough to go through the punctuation.
All right.
All right, so yeah, honestly, I think
we heal up and we save in front of the Pokemon Center.
yeah.